So how does one teach elementary math techniques? Hi, I'm Jimmy Chang. I've been teaching college mathematics for 9 years, and here are some tips as to how to best learn math from an elementary perspective. Now, first, it's always best to introduce real-world terms. In other words, before you introduce the concept, think about an idea that will connect the student and get them hooked before introducing the math idea. The more students can relate to the real-world applications of a certain concept, the more they'll be able to relate to it and the more enthusiastic they'll learn about it. Use as many visuals as you can, whether it be on the board with colored markers. You can use slides, you can use video clips, you can even use television as well as movies. They have some classic math examples, whether it be Wizard of Oz. I've even seen Die Hard with a Vengeance being used as an example for mathematics. Manipulatives. The more hands-on you can be with the students, if possible, the better they'll be able to learn, because once they're working with something, they'll be able to see how math is actually used in the idea. I can't stress this next one enough. Practice, practice, practice. The more they practice an idea, the more comfortable they'll be, and the better they'll learn the ideas that you're trying to teach them from a math perspective. Have them self-check. Have them check their answers. Not just looking in the back of the book, but have them check their problems from the beginning to the end and see if they missed anything. When they check themselves, we'll be able to learn from their mistakes, and we always learn by making mistakes, believe it or not. And lastly, review, review, review. It's always difficult to go from one concept to the next because there's a chance that they might actually forget the ideas they've just learned. Always make sure that you review the ideas that you've learned from before so that they won't lose the idea. A lot of books have what's called cumulative reviews, not just from section to section, but also chapters from previous parts of the course that you'll be able to learn. So with cumulative reviews, you get to learn not just the new material, but also revisit the old material so that you can make sure that they have that still in their grasp. So I'm Jimmy Chang, and there are some techniques on learning math.